check the Kaizo. Saying play the video game version of
Oh, that's nice. Alright, this is a Let's Play of Kaizo Mario 64. I am not a Let's Player. This is my first and potentially only ever Let's Play, but I thought it would be funny. This isn't blind, because I've seen playthroughs of it all the way through. In fact, I've watched them more than I should have. But I've never played it, and I'm sure watching it and playing it are two different things, so it's going to be, hopefully, it's going to have some comical value. I am joined by my boyfriend, who may or may not make snarky commentary throughout the whole thing. So, if you haven't seen Kaizo Mario before, it is, I don't know if you've seen Kaizo Mario World, but everything in this game is aimed at damaging you or killing you instantly.
usually with fire.
Usually with fire. This game loves fire. And as you see, this is in one screenshot, this is a really good representation of what you're in for. But how do you get into the castle? You play with fire. Or drown. I mean, that's a slower option, but fire is fun.
You get to see Mario scream.
And there's the pink bomb. Oh, whoa, still burning. Alright, talk to me. Oh man, I can't wait for the fire to pass. Okay, mandatory hit. And just because there's more fire when we go in there, and do a little heal there. Water levels in this game are especially non-threatening because you can just constantly heal yourself by resurfacing. In fact, they're mostly unchanged. The level designs, they're not they're creative, but they're not original. So if you played Super Mario 64, you're going to recognize the level layouts just as they were, and they've just introduced fire and additional enemies. Like, just in the you could just die just walking into the door. You take that mandatory hit, run into some flames. That's good times. Before I start, I'm gonna take a little hike back here. If you go into the Bob-omb room, or the painting room, they tell you, go check out the courtyard for some helpful hints. And the only one that I haven't done, well, that's not it. Is it this one? No, that's not it either. Jesus. Accuracy test, there you go. So I played around with this a little bit before I started this Let's Play, and it's actually harder than I thought. They want you to make a lap around the courtyard without touching the ground. That means jump from tree to tree, and the little ledges that are provided, there's one above the door, and there's a little box that they added. You don't get anything special for doing this, it's just like props to you if you can do it. There is one jump in here that I'm pretty sure is impossible, so I would like to start there and not have to try it, because this right here, going from this tree to anywhere else, it looks like you can do it, but you just can't. I've tried it both ways. There is just no way to get from this tree to this tree, so that sign is a lie. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna start here.
Everything in Kaizo is a lie. It just ends in death.
Alright, we're gonna do just a little hoppity hop. Well, we already failed. Okay, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen though.
There's gonna be a lot of that.
What, pretending things didn't happen?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Oh, for Christ's sake. You know, we might just cut all of this. Oh, for Christ's sake. Alright, this might be the time, a good time to talk about me, or maybe you don't give a shit. Warning, I should probably put this at the beginning of videos. Profuse swearing, absolutely. I like to try to edit myself once in a while by saying things like S-Storm and Mother Effer, but you know what? It's Kaizo. There will be tons of fucks and shits and bags of dicks and all that kinds of stuff. It's gonna be just all kinds of... What, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because apparently I can't focus on two things at once. Which maybe means I shouldn't be doing a Let's Play. For Christ! Alright, and we're back to the impossible jump. Okay, we're just not going to do it. I am prepared for the challenges ahead regardless of whether or not I can hop from tree to tree with the shitty camera angles that are provided. Alright, the first level.
Hooray for Beaumont Battlefield. Or so you think.
Let's go to the courtyard for some special hints. If you're ready to rumble, jump in the painting. Weirdly enough, this is one of the only levels in the game that they decided to give a new name to. There are only 2 levels that are renamed, I'm pretty sure. And this is Chain Chomp Battlefield, and you can imagine why. Welcome to Chain Chomp Battlefield, the improved version. Yeah, that's funny. Because the Bob-ombs were lousy at stopping Mario a long time ago, the King Bob-omb banished all of them to an unknown realm, and since there were none around to guard the land, Chain Chomps came and took over. Somehow, the Bob-omb King commands all the Chain Chomps, which I find strange. Why isn't there like a Master Chomp? That's what I want to know. But of course, Kaizo takes out all the stuff that makes it easier for you. There's no lift here. Red coins are moved. Look at all the chain chomps. I feel like Who Let the Dogs Out should be playing constantly in this area. Oh, leg. We're just gonna go and get this one real quick because for whatever reason the gate is not here anymore. And it is pretty easy to get.
I think the reason that they didn't put the game or the gate there is because of the glitch that sometimes happens when you release chain chomps.
Oh, yeah. I bet, yeah, if the gate might not be there because if you go and release a bunch of chain chomps, there is a possibility of the game crashing. And I haven't seen it happen, but I'm aware of it. So we are going to go to the top of the mountain now. We're going to try to avoid all the death. Ow, Jesus. I'll take this little shortcut up the mountain. If you didn't know, you can just hold down A and repeatedly press B to kick up slopes. You can't go at full speed because then Mario will dive and you will slide right back down. We can show this off. The warp is still here, except it's not good. They send you into a pit of death. Ow! See.
There is not a lot of cheating in Kaizo.
Yeah, you don't get to cut corners in this game. I mean, if you were a speedrunner of 64, there's a lot of things you could implement to make your gameplay easier. But a lot of the new beginner stuff, such as that warp there,
just leads to death.
And I've already died. I'm gonna start using save states because Jesus. Alright, trying again. We got this. The Bomb King, we're gonna fight him again, and you get this little tiny space to do it because there are chain chomps everywhere. They're his, I don't know, guard dogs. And for some reason, you know, they're 3 times his size, and they ram right into him and nothing happens. Don't ask me. I know if I had a dog, and it was 3 times my size, and it rammed into me, I'd get hurt. I know. These are 64, Nintendo 64 things. Physics? Mechanics? And he is defeated.
Let's just
Go
make
around.
it easy. Nintendo 64.
Yeah, there are a lot of drugs in this game, but you will see that later. We'll see what else we can do in here. Foot race with Koopa the Quick. I have watched a playthrough. Actually, there's one speedrunner of Super Mario or Kaizo 64, and he combines 100 coins with the Koopa the Quick race because the slower you go, the slower he goes, and by the time you get up to the mountain with your 100 coins, he hasn't even gotten there yet. But I'm not a speedrunner, so we're gonna do this the normal way. They haven't changed anything about this. He takes the same route.
Except for the ending.
The ending isn't especially different, except, you know, there's, even though I killed the Bomb King, his guard dogs are still there. Ow.
Cheater.
Really? Still getting the handle of the controls because I just bought a Mayflash, oh, fuck. I bought a, N64 adapter that allows you to plug your N64 controllers to your PC. Am I gonna lose? Jesus. Anyway, yeah, just bought a adapter so I can use N64 controllers. I know that you all use 360 controllers or something else because you're awesome, but I am.
Whoa.
Oh!
Right, get it.
No, running away. Okay. Better strategy. Oh, come on.
Told you.
All right. We are just gonna. I'm gonna get the Koopa thing again, but you're not gonna watch that. We'll fast forward to the point where I get to the top and get the star without dying. Jesus. Alright. Now we are within the circle of chomps and scared for our lives. Just to collect that frickin' star. Right. Oh, they can get you on the flagpole. Okay, get the star. I'm being eaten alive, but it doesn't matter. Alright.
The power of the star will protect you.
Let's hope so. I don't know how long this segment is, but we're gonna go for one more. What is it gonna be? Well, yeah, that's easy. Let's do that. Let's talk to my good buddy, the pink guy. Oh, for fuck's sake. And all of the cannons are fun because they're on fire. Because why not? Alright. We are going to use the big one up the hill. This star is mostly unchanged, except the box is kind of hanging off the island. We'll just do this straight up. Oh my god, I missed it. Okay. Perhaps I should have done a trial run. Alright, we're gonna aim for the tree, because that I can do. Oh, for fuck, forgot about the fire.
Never forget about fire.
There's not a mechanic I'm used to. I should be because I've watched Kaizo so much. But be wary of fire. Okay. We're gonna do this thing. Boom. Alright. Alright. And you see this thing is way the fuck over there.
You should save.
I'm gonna save state because that seems this is my first attempt at getting that. Oh, that's why we save state. I'll try that again. What do we do? Whoops, that's, well, good enough, I guess. The star is out of the box. Where is the cannon? I'm going the wrong way. You'll notice that at the least there aren't falling water bombs or anything like that in this level, so at least they got rid of those. Maybe because those were additional sprites and the level is already lagging because of all the chain chomps. Alright, we're gonna do another save state just so we don't screw this up.
Yeah, there are levels.
Oh, come on. Let's see. The simplest things. Oh, right on the stump.
There are levels later in the game when there is literally so much fire that it just crashes.
Right. Tons of fire, tons of sprites. That is the problem with this game. And even the one speedrunner, Simple Flips, he's figured out how to play with the camera in a way that he can reduce lag and run the game faster, which I would love to speedrun this game, but Jesus, I already suck. So, I think that's probably it for this segment, and join us next time for more just awfulness. You wanna say goodbye?
Goodbye.